Well, here we are. We're working on the RGT racing chassis right now, and this here is a new body I bought for it. It's a Comanche-ish XJ, Endura. So what we're going to do today is we're going to try to nail down the at least the body mounts for the front, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do about the rear, because I want to lower this down a bit. The front seems to be right, mostly. Okay, I just want to show you all what I'm starting with. Okay, I've already put something together. I just like to have everybody's opinion on this, and feel free to leave a comment. But here we are. I'm going to take this off, put it to the side. What we have, this is the, these are not the stock body posts. There's actually shock mounts for the SCX10 builder's kit, raw builder's kit, in the front. And if you were to look, you'll see the right side, this side, is back farther than this side. Now I do have some aluminum ones, but I'm not sure if I want to put that kind of money into it. This truck was like about 300 bucks when I bought it, and that was like 5 years ago. It's been incredible. The barn challenge, as far as hill climb, it actually beat out the Dodge one time. The second time did not. So it's one of my most capable rigs as far as climbing. So let me go ahead and show you what I have put together, and it doesn't look right. Alright, so what I have here is I made some body posts. I made them with multiple holes so I can adjust it. Okay, so we can call this prototype number 1. As you can see, one side's higher than the other, but that's because of the shock hoops right here. This shock hoop is back farther this way than this one, and I am not sure about that. Just for fun, I'm just going to go ahead and see if I can find them other ones. Okay, so the aluminum mounts I have look to be about the same angle. On this frame, they mount in the same place, right? So it might be a good idea to go ahead and do that. So let's take a look and see if these things I made will work. And it looks like they're a little bit big. So I can drill this out. It's threaded on this side, so we can use, it's actually threaded on both sides. I don't remember where I bought them. I honestly do not remember. I got them about 2 years ago for something else I was going to do, but life got in the way. So this is what I've done so far, and I may need to change it if I go with these. As far as the rear goes, the rear is going to sit too high where it's at right now. I may end up going with a different suspension system, but the really cool thing is that these cheaper plastic bodied shocks still have dampening, and I haven't filled these with oil since I first got it. So there you go. For all of you manufacturers out there making these aluminum body really cool looking shocks, keep that in mind, because the plastic ones are kicking your butt. Alright, so I think what we're going to do, I'm going to go ahead and switch these out. But I want to show you what I had going on here first before I do that. So I made this plate, right, and you can see the holes are all wrong, but it also looks all wrong sitting on here, right? And then I attached magnets here and here on the body, so when I set it on there, like that. At the moment, what we're looking at is positioning so that, you know, everything works right, but I still haven't positioned this yet, but so that about right there, that about right there, about perfect. I would like to drop it down a little bit so that front looks a lot better right there, I think. So I'm gonna go ahead and I think I'm gonna go and change them. I'm gonna put these on and we're gonna see where we're at on that. Alright, so I did not like what I had the first time. I did keep these posts right here. I'll have to modify still, but I made a new plate right up here so it's not all crooked like that one. These new mounts are working out much better than the plastic mounts I had on there because they're actually straight across, right? Alright, so I brazed them to the posts. I glued these washers down, and they're clamped right now, so they will, like one of these magnets right here, will fit down in that hole. I'm not going to stick it in there right now because it'll end up getting glued in there. So it's going to be about, say 24, it says 24 hours for a cure, 72 for full bond. So I think it'll probably be safe to check it tomorrow morning, and I think it's safe to say that fabrication season is here. So if you look at my bench, obviously I'm back in production. The last time it looked like this was when it was full of construction stuff. So I think this RGT racing is going to be a really cool build. I've decided to get rid of this speed controller because it don't like water. Other than that, it works great. I'm going to save it for another truck, but probably one of the toys. We're going to probably swap this over to a Hobby Wing Fusion. And next up, well, it'll be probably a couple days for me, but a minute for you, or a moment. I think as long as we put the aluminum on the front, might as well put them on the back, because these did come in a set, wherever the rest of it is. Where'd you go? Yeah, so here's the rest of it. I think we can go ahead and just put these back here. I'm going to have to drill a hole in the frame right here for the other screw on both sides, but that's not a big thing. There's a couple things that this is going to do though. You see, you know, some trucks will come with a brace that goes across between the middle here. What this will do is, once everything's in place and the right height set and everything, is that that'll actually do that. So it's going to be like dual purpose. Okay, so I went ahead and I checked this, and it looked like with the body on that the axle was shifted over to this side. It was shifted this way, right? And then I I looked at it a little closer, and the shocks are not right. We're going to have to shorten the pan hard. Alright, so I'm going to let this glue dry, and I'm going to move on to another project I've been working on way back there. And while this glue is drying, we'll check it later. I'm working on 2 videos at once, so we'll get back to you on that. Okay, so looking at these aluminum, I just wanted to set these up here first before I go switching them. If you were to look right here, they sit a little bit higher than these. I'm going to go ahead and throw them on. We may have to do something different as far as ride height goes. There's 90mm shocks on here right now. We may have to go with shorter shocks if I don't like the ride height. But I think what we're going to do, I'm going to switch these over, at least get this part of the video done, and see how these fit. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then I'll be back with you in a sec. Alright, got the rear mounts in right here. A lot more solid than the plastic mounts right here. They were very flexible. This will work as a cross member and as a mount and a body mount. Okay. All right. I've gone through and I've already mounted, dismounted the body like, I don't know, a billion times, and come to the conclusion that I had to raise these up all the way in order for the truck to sit level. Let me just show you that. There's one, there's two. Alright, there we go. Hey, that was good. The last time I did that, I had to flip the truck over and the whole bit. So, as of right now, it sits pretty much level, right? And if I wanted to have the ride height a bit lower than this, the only way I'm going to be able to do that would be to put shorter shocks on, the way it is right now, or carve holes in the bed and lower it that way. The goal is to have this, just say that I've never done a magnet mount body totally before, and this would be my first, okay? But the goal is to make the body totally magnet mounted. If this works out really good, I got another truck I want to do that to. Alright? So I can carve holes in the bed, or I could put a cantilever system in the back. This is the part where you go like, okay, I paid about $300 for this, and I'm putting all this money into it. And now it's not going to be anything like it was before at all. But on the bright side, it'll be mine, okay? It'll be my version of this truck. Believe it or not, the old body, there was nothing really wrong with it. I have this problem about just, you know, I can't leave anything alone. So, but then I got this wild hair about wanting a Comanche, and you know, in the RC world, that's how we get what we want. You know, we just get a mini version of it and just call it good. And then if we get a full-size version of it, life is even better. So tell me your thoughts on this. Would you do that? How would you do it? You know, the magnet mounts in the front are working out really good. I mean, they actually hold up like really good, right? I don't know if my big body's in the way. I mean, I can pick up the truck. That's the magnets holding that in the front by itself, right? And the last time I took the body off, I took the post and everything with it because I didn't have it pinned. Alright, so go ahead and leave me your opinion on this. I would really appreciate that. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, because right now what I need to do is go and pack, because I'm going to be gone for like almost a month. By the time this video comes out, I will be back, and hopefully, you know, somebody will give me some insight as to what they think I should do. So I mean, I really like this body, besides the bed part's all wrong. You know, this part's all wrong, that part's all wrong. But this part's just fine. Tell me what you think of this. This is RC Mechanic. I just want to say thank you very much for watching. I hope to bring you a whole lot more videos here in this next coming year after our trip. And I mean, I got a crap load going on in the barn. I have a crap load going on in here. I've been stockpiling parts for like over a year. So if you like this video, make sure to like, share, click, subscribe, and if you've watched all the way to the end, thank you so very much. I'll catch you on the next video.